This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. Do what we must because we can, for the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake, and the science gets done, and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me, tore me to pieces, and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of beta, we're releasing on time. So I'm glad I got burned to think of all the things we've learned for the people who are still alive. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run, there is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. And while you're dying, I'll be still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive. I'm still alive, baby.
Hello everyone, sorry I took a moment extra. I am Raw Zim, and this is Wargroove. Give me just another moment and I'll get it all started up. Oh, I have to hold the button to skip. That is dumb. I am the ruler of this forest. The Gloomwoods are the home and hunting grounds of my tribe. Why do you enter our land armed and armored as you are? In shining steel with shields and swords. You see, Greenfinger, they are invaders. They've come to slay the Floran. Sedgeville. No, Sedge. This is a Greenfinger's duty. A Greenfinger? So is that like a title for their king or something? Ugh. Your invasion ends here, humans.
Tales of our endeavors proliferate.
Rondo Bud, thank you very much for that, host. Welcome. Your invasion ends here, humans. I will protect the Floran at all costs. Uh-huh. Sure you will. Oh, God! What is this thing? What the hell? These gloom giants are a force to be reckoned with. We need to try and keep them at a distance using our trebuchets. While our trebuchets are unable to move and attack within the same turn, their range and destructive power render them an immense threat to our enemies. Of course, the trebuchets can't hit what they can't see. Sending battle pups into the mountains will provide us with the perspective we need. Jeez! Their range is 2 to 5, huh? Boom! Bada boom, biatch! I'll capture this village. Giant tree crush, man, for deforestation. Oh yeah, they're effective against everything, basically. Which is A-okay with me.
Lightning blast!
Yeah, let's grab a pikeman, I think. I wasn't sure how far these things could move. I mean, it is a trebuchet. They tend to be pretty destructive.
This should be advantageous.
Ah, there is a foe to be reckoned with. Well, not really. It's just a normal foe. Move! Forward march! I do too. Trebuchets are fun. Well, howdy ho there, Butteroo. Trebuchet. Wonch. And Battle Pup finish him off. While also revealing the terrain. I know I always loved them in Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 has one of the most fun game modes I've ever played in. That being their World versus World. Unfortunately, it tends to be very lopsided one way or another. But it's still very well done. And a lot of fun. There's nothing quite like getting together a nice group, running around in a giant army of other players and just kicking some butt. I mean, cannons were more... Cannons had more of an effect on just blowing holes in things. Trebuchets were useful for going over a wall. Cannons were useful for going through a wall. I wonder why sometimes their little squares are grayed out. So, this is a difficult situation. And this trebuchet can't really do much of anything. Alright, let's send that one up there. I'm gonna recruit another swordsman. Oh yeah, always a good time. The only target it really has is this guy. But it can finish them off. That guy's gonna be able to attack my trebuchet. I've got to pull back.
Lightning blast!
Yeah, we gotta pull back a bit, because this is just not a good situation. Oh crap!
This should do the trick.
Ow!
This should do the trick.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh. Okay. My trebuchet can't hit anything. This one can shoot that! Yeah, I'm already finding that this level is going to be very difficult. You need to reinforce. I think I could use a ranger. Close! Going! Also, by the way, hello, Blue Queen! Hello! And welcome
Treachery
Yeah, we'll do
stones
a
defend us!
Why is he not ranged? No! Not the pups! You awful thing! No, the puppies! Load in. Let's grab a knight. Oh, things are definitely going poorly. But it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Let's reinforce him. It's gonna mean losing that town, but I'd rather lose the town than lose him, because I can get the town back. Okay, so I can for sure take these guys out, or I can have a chance to take this thing out. I think I'm gonna try for this. Got it! Ha ha ha! Hey, I could take that out, or this guy. Yeah. I'm gonna take that guy out.
Lightning blast! This should do the trick.
Okay, this is really bad. This is really bad. Reinforce them. Might as well get them back to full strength. Use that guy to finish that off. Well, you know, not finish it off, just kill it. This guy's really not going to do much damage to anything. I'm just going to pull it back.
Lightning blast!
I think I can do this without needing to do that. I mean, I'm not really in terrible shape. Just not ideal. Go for a pikeman. Reinforce my battle pups.
I have a spell for this.
So I appreciate the fact that I don't have to worry about the I just completely lost my train of thought. Never mind. Yeah, this thing's not gonna do enough damage to make it worthwhile to keep over there. Let's grab another pikeman. Put them there. Then reinforce with what I can. Attack! I need to capture more, villages. Let's get rid of those guys. One less thing to worry about. He's got a chance of killing that. Let's go this route. It's gonna leave my forces up to an attack from that knight, but I don't have much else of choice. advance them a little bit. So I guess that little exclamation point means that they got surprised by the enemy. In this case, me.
I have a spell for this.
Oh, jeez. Alright, you guys pull back to here. I'll probably take this town, but it's my best option right now. Drop off there. And you here. I have noticed that it seems like swordsmen are overall just kind of useless. I don't like that. I don't like it when any unit is just useless. Except that they're not really that cheap. I mean, yeah, they are the cheapest unit, but just grab a 50 more and you've got the superior pikemen. The only thing they're effective against are archers. Everything else, they take lots of extra damage from. I don't understand the point of them.
This should protect us.
Yeah, I guess. Let's capture that, this, and hope that he will focus fire it. Oh, fudge muffin. Well, my knight's dead.
No.
I will not stand idly by while you threaten my people. Great! So now he's gonna come. Not like we haven't had enough trouble as it is. Not the pup! my only scout. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, friend who's working on the server sent me some images of the work he did, and I was checking that. Looking very good. Down with the giant! I haven't really had the money for another trebuchet. Been a little preoccupied trying to just alive. Well, that went terribly. I don't think I can really save these pups. But no sense actually attacking with them, because they're just not gonna do enough to make it worthwhile.
A spell for this. Lightning blast.
Cease and desist. Yeah, they did. Okay. Took them down. This guy... Oh, crap. There's their commander. Oh. Well, I've got a lot of pikemen coming up here. Move that one down there. Move that one up to attack. This guy's gonna do some massive damage no matter what, so I might as well just stick him there. I can at least kill this thing.
Lightning blast!
I might lose this now. Depends on how hard. Oh, fudge muffin. These things have so much range.
Lightning blast!
Yeah, I'm gonna lose this.
I was foolish. No.
My first defeat. Skip this. Alright, I'm gonna go about this a different way this time.
Lightning blast!
I think this time I'm gonna go this route instead. Yeah, they are definitely the most important unit on this map.
This should be advantageous.
We're just gonna focus and go this way this time. And I don't think I'll bother with a wagon yet. Just gonna kind of crawl forward slowly. You just wait. You stay there. You can't reach any of neither of them can reach anybody. Alright. So I'll just move my swordsman here and leave him there. Because that's the best spot for him. Have another pikeman.
A spell for this.
They literally moved onto the road, which gives them less armor. That's a dumb move.
A spell for this.
Alright, so next turn I should have enough to grab myself a lovely little trebuchet. Yes.
This should do the trick.
Thankfully, he's got lots of extra defense from the mountains, so that helps him.
Lightning blast!
Well, this is not good. My trebuchets are on the bottom, and all of their troops and my commander are on the top. Oh, crap. Let's do that.
Cherry stones, defend us!
Oh, yeah, it is. You're right. Well, I've got another trebuchet. You can hit that one. So you do so. You finish off those guys. Yes, it is river sand, and it's a lot of fun. It's their latest game. Yep. It's just a lot of fun. Yeah. You got battle pups, and this is not going very well again. Oh yeah, you're always welcome to come join me on voice.
Unless you're D game.
Well, yeah, but this isn't D&D.
Yeah, I just better safe than sorry to ask.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Doing a little work on that server.
Awesome. And I think Chisel and Bits is okay. It's okay for the spawn. Just don't go too overboard with it.
Alright. Just little things like a gangplank being rather than chompy slabs.
Yeah, that's fine. My only concern is that it reminds me a lot of... yeah, performance. It reminds me a lot of how horribly... Carpenter's blocks, while being a wonderful mod, it ran like crap.
Chisels and Bits was built for large builds.
Okay, then yeah, go ahead.
And the bits are actually a fixed material, rather than swappable.
Well, the problem with Carpenter's blocks was that it, you had, when somebody goes into the area, it would load the Carpenter block itself, and then also whatever you had in it. And the thing that worries me about Chisel and Bits is whether or not it still... I don't know if they were able to find a way to make that work instead, or like, to think of how to put this. It's like
More
if you
efficient.
use multiple blocks in the build. I don't know. I'm
I
tired.
get what you're trying to say.
Like if you use multiple blocks, multiple different blocks in one chisel and bit block, does it load each of those block textures?
I'm not sure of all the specifics behind the scenes, but I've never had lag when I've seen chisels and bits.
Then by all means go for it.
I'll not go ham on it, but it can add some nice detailing in specific places.
I know Nestle, who was on there a bit ago and did the town hall, did some really nice couches with chisel and bits.
So did use some chisels and bits.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on it, but then he did it, and I'm like, this just looks so nice. Oh, stop attacking me! Ow. Okay, I can get this giant out of here, so I'm going to do so. That trebuchet.
I also made a fishmonger.
Or he's gonna be. You did what?
I made a fishmonger, a little tent with basically like a merchant stall.
Oh, okay. Alright. Let's reinforce. Attack! I say attack!
That's a Neverwinter's reference.
Yes, it is.
Wait a minute. This is my blood. Cleric? You remember that one?
Oh yeah, they had some great voice lines. Most
Yeah,
of them
and-
did not actually fit the genre or the specific game, but they were
That's the
still
point.
great.
They were meant to make for interesting, memorable characters.
They still can't beat Minsk and Boo. Minsk and Boo is still actually part of the Forgotten Realms lore as a whole.
By the way, have you actually checked out the remaster of the game?
Which one?
Neverwinter Nights.
I
First.
have. Honestly,
Did
I'm
you
a bit
know how mod
disappointed.
compatible it is?
Yes, I do know that. I know that that was one of their biggest concerns when making it, is that they wanted to make sure it was as compatible with everything that the first one, that the original had. Unfortunately, it's just not. I don't think that the game. I don't think that they did a very good job with the actual remaster itself. which sucks because they did a fantastic job making, doing a remaster with Baldur's Gate and stuff. But then they came to Neverwinter Nights, and it feels like they just used the same the same models, same textures. It just still feels old. And unfortunately, Neverwinter Nights was one of those games that came out at the beginning of 3D models, which means that the textures are the models and textures are very outdated. This is just my opinion, obviously. I mean, I'm still gonna stream it someday, because, I loved Neverwinter Nights. It's still got a great story, because, it's the same game.
Yeah.
It's got the benefit of actually being able to run on stuff.
And multiplayer actually frickin' works.
Yeah, that too.
Alright. I've now made a high detail gangplank.
Oh joy.
Well, it looks more like a gangplank. It's not overly thick. Yeah, I made a little merchant stall on the pier as well. And I even got a fisherman villager put into it.
Oh, cool.
And he's actually safe from any zombies.
Well, zombies don't actually spawn very close to spawn normally anyways.
Lightning blast!
Ugh. I really need a new chair.
I've added more liveliness to the pier as well. There's
Also?
some crates here and there.
Oh yeah, I saw that those were built.
This is going to be lore-wise like a fresh colony or something, right?
Yeah, basically.
Those would be
It's got a
things
lot of
like,
Dwarf Fortress. It's meant to have a lot of Dwarf Fortress feel
tones.
to it. Yeah. Because a lot of the people that are going to be playing on here are,
Follow your Dwarf
huge.
Fortress.
yeah, they're huge into Dwarf Fortress. I don't want to set my battle pups up. But I need to scout.
Cry havoc and let slip the barks of war.
Lightning blast!
Well, there goes that plan. I was gonna have my pikeman take this village and, well, he just kinda got annihilated by a giant. Still alive, barely. Thankfully, two trebuchet hit shots seem to be enough for... Well, I guess I spoke too soon.
They may have to get revenge or something, or send the pups in.
I think I'm gonna send the pups in. No, there's that swordsman there. Oh wait, this pikeman can reach.
Trying to think of what next to do.
Houses. We could use a warehouse near the docks.
Yeah, I can set that up actually in the area near the lighthouse. Near where I've got the fishmonger, actually. Should I make the warehouse partially underground?
I would say
Dwarvy.
so.
It implies we've got room to expand,
Yeah.
as warehouses will need must.
Yeah.
Especially Dwarf Fortress warehouses.
Yeah. They take up a lot of space.
No. I have a spell for this.
I take it that I have a spell for this. Is your hero character currently?
This
Yep,
should do the
my
trick.
commander.
What happens if he goes poof?
I lose.
Okay,
Yeah.
thought so. Figured I'd confirm.
Come on, do lots of damage.
Lightning blast!
Also, I think the Manulin in from Tinker's Construct is the equivalent of Dwarf Fortress Mithril.
Oh
Color.
yeah. I think it'd be closer. I mean, color-wise, I couldn't really say,
Diamond.
but yeah, diamond would be closer color-wise. But as far as overall power, personally, I would say that it would be closer to adamantine.
But there is no more adamantine.
Yes, there is in Dwarf Fortress.
And now I'm talking about on the server.
Oh yeah. Woo! I can get a new trebuchet. I said these two. Oh. I think I've got enough pikemen back here. I do not like the fact that this guy's coming for me. I'm gonna move this back. I am probably going to lose this pikeman, but not much I can do about that.
What matters is if the loss of the pikemen is worthwhile. Did they manage to delay enemy forces?
Hey, this is better. Their giant went after the village instead of the pikemen.
And was a damaged pikeman guarding the village, correct?
Yeah, so the pikeman's still alive. Alright, Trebuchet, do your thing. This thing may still be alive. Yep, it is. I'm hoping this pikeman... No, that pikeman's not going to be able to finish it. My doggos might. They also might not. You move there to give these guys a crit. Kill that ranger. Boosh! Scabadoosh. Puppos! Let's see what you can do. Take down the giant! Yeah! Our gloom giants! You are destroying the guardians of the forest! Oh, I guess that's all of them. I think now is a good time to get a wagon. Those guys.
A tactical advantage.
I'll move them up there. Give this guy a crit. These guys are not gonna last against that commander, but if I can delay the commander long enough to get my trebuchets in place, I'll be fine. Let's get us a ranger. Well, apparently he has decided to move to the mountains for a better defensive position. A good idea. Won't do him a whole lot of good, but you know. Alright, so if I move them there, this one here, hopefully they will have an attack. Okay, the one in front will have an attack. Alright, pikemen. This is your duty. You must sacrifice yourselves to build a defensive line. Guys. They are what will win this fight, but your sacrifice will not be in vain. That dog can stay there. You advance. And you also advance. I'm not going to bother recruiting this turn. Stop running away from me! I like my line of absolute death and destruction. That was not a good idea.
My mic was not on, so I'm an idiot.
Well, hi
How have you
there.
been?
You are very loud.
I could decrease it, hold on. Is that better? Better?
I'll turn you down myself, yeah. Okay, go ahead and talk.
Hi.
Probably about there. Hi. We are not putting Vein Miner in any of our mod packs.
Oof. You know what mod you should add when it comes out?
What?
The Better Villager mod.
Okay. I don't know what it is.
It basically upgrades villages into making them more, I guess, realistic. There's a video out there of a guy making a mod of that.
Oh. I mean, it sounds interesting just by the name. We do have custom NPCs, and I'm debating whether or not to... I love using them, but they are a huge hit on resources.
Oh, well, I'm not sure about this then. I mean, it depends. I mean, it probably has a smaller, takes out a little bit less than the NPCs, because it's not,
Nature
you know,
will
custom.
claim you.
Not sure, it's not out yet, so.
Bewitchment is one that I plan to add. As soon as I can, really. Attack! Bring them to their knees!
Well, it's nice talking to you. Hope you have a lovely...
Oh, you're taking off already?
Yeah. I'm working on stuff.
Where were you earlier? You said you signed up to do Left 4 Dead and you didn't show up.
Oh, I didn't know I signed up.
You reacted to the post!
Oopsies.
Read what's going on before you do something.
Well, I might have reacted, but then kind of forgot about it.
Still signing up.
Did you get anyone else?
No, we didn't have enough to really do anything, so I had to cancel game night and I'm doing this instead.
Oh, that's what you were pinging me for.
Yeah. You know, the thing you signed up saying you'd just come do.
Well, I'm sorry. I promise I'll
Cherry
do the
stones
next one you
defend
do.
us.
Every Sunday. That was not where I
Well, I
wanted
guess I
that.
have to wait for Sunday.
It was very much not where I wanted that.
I'll try to make it up to you somehow.
Alright.
Well, I'll see you later though.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
this trebuchet is way too wounded to be of any use to me, so I might as well just, you know, use it for scouting. I have a lot of heavily wounded pikemen. And not much that I can really do with them. Most of this is just playing catch with all of these things. Hey, the trebuchet survived! The trebucket. Do you really need to summon your little horse thing every single time you go into combat, dude? Well, hello, Rondo. You don't actually say much often in here. I can just take down his,
I'm back.
hello again.
So yeah, dinner prep is being started.
What you having?
So barbecued steaks with corn on the cob and maybe some side. My dad is going to be having pork because he has gout issues, so can't have red meat. So,
Pork is one of the things that causes gout.
beef.
No,
Pork.
pork. I got gout because of a diet. Because I used to live with a roommate who, they were delicious, but we basically had pork chops every single night.
And that's how they were prepped then.
No. It was also one
Were
of
they
the
fried?
things, it was something that my doctor told me.
Well, our doctor told him it was the beef he couldn't have. And
Then
red
again-
sauces.
I have noticed something. It's almost every single doctor tells you a different thing causes gout. Because I have been told multiple different things by multiple different people that this thing or that thing causes gout, and nobody seems to agree on anything.
Well, it's not as bad as the whole anti-vaxxers and their vaccine damage. Right?
Sorry, repeat that?
The anti-vaxxers and their quote-unquote vaccine damage.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's not cancer, it's vaccine damage. Basically claiming everything under the sun, any kind of symptom you could have, is vaccine damage instead of what it actually is.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to vaccinate them from the gene pool legally. worst part is, they put their innocent and unaware children at risk. And not just theirs, but everyone else's. Anyway. Continuing work on the warehouse.
So I'm looking up what the internet says causes gout.
A reliable idea.
Sometimes. Though this one... Oh wait, here's a list. Anchovies, asparagus, beef kidneys, brains. Why brains are on this list, I don't know, but okay.
Monkey brain.
Dried beans and peas, game meats, gravy, herring, liver, mackerel, mushrooms, sardines, scallops, and sweetbreads.
Look up meats safe for gout.
Good idea.
Go from the culinary edge of things.
Well, this website says... Okay, the preview was not very reliable, so let me go into the actual article. Well, this site says basically every single kind of meat. Everybody says something completely different. I love going back into old shows and seeing how things have changed from back when they were, you know, brand new. And I gotta say that one that I've been watching is House. You know, House MD. And
Yeah,
even in the
keep in mind that show did do its research relatively.
Oh yeah, it did it very well. But what I'm referring to though is House had in their first season they had somebody who was refusing to vaccinate their kid. And House laid into them so bad. As he should. Thankfully it wasn't one of those,
This should be advantageous.
it causes autism, but, he still laid into them big time and was like, yeah, instead you'd rather sit there and watch as your child gets a simple disease that could have been prevented and dies. It's like, you don't, you just get vaccines. Just do it. You know, their commander keeps hiding in a corner from me, and I can't get to him. You know what? I'm just gonna take down their stronghold. It's the easiest option at this point. He literally has no troops left. It's just him hidden in this forest up here. Alright, all of the villages are now mine. So now I can finish taking down their fort, their stronghold. And victory is mine. A tough battle, but at least it is at an end.
Huh?
You are strong, Commander, but this forest is my home. I will bring its might down upon you.
Hey!
Wait! Cool your jets, will you? My jets? Nuru, I'm glad you're here. These trespassers have what? Wandered into a forest? These trespassers are refugees from Cherrystone. No, Nuru. Sedge was attacked by these people. Sedge wasn't attacked, he started the fight. One of my scouts saw the whole thing. And Greenfinger, these aren't just any refugees. If I'm not mistaken, we're in the presence of a queen. You are Queen Mercia?
Yeah.
I am. And it's true, we're only here on our way to Heavensong. Sedge, what do you have to say to this?
Nuru is lying.
What?
You slimy, sneaky, shifty little... Enough, Nuru. Sedge, when our guests have left, you and I will be having words. Wait for me in the flooded forest. Go.
But Sedge is...
Now! My most sincere apologies. I hope you can forgive me and my people for the trials with which we have assailed you. You came to us at a time of need and you were attacked. Please forgive me. We accept your apology.
Thank you.
Does this mean you'll help us? That you'll let us through the Gloomwoods? Cherrystone is overrun by the Felheim hordes. It won't be long before the Gloomwoods are too. Of course you may pass through the forest. And as for the hordes, my warriors and I will do our best to hold them here at the border. Know that you leave behind an ally. And though I must stay here to defend the forest, I hope that Nuru, our best hunter, will be able to assist you on your...
Yeah.
Consider it done. Mercia, old man, dog, I'm coming along for the ride. Jeez, that was a hard-fought battle.
Hey!
So, we're heading east?
Yeah.
That's right. We have to cross the Lost Leagues to get to Heaven Song. The Lost Leagues? Sounds sort of mystical. They're more dangerous than mystical. Perhaps a little of both. By the way, this is Emmerich, my royal advisor. Eh? Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep calling you dog. Oh, 3 different paths I can take. So I guess that is Sedge's banishment. And there I can fight Nuru. Lovely. I guess we all just kind of go and attack each other for some reason. I'm gonna try out the one with green finger.
Sedge.
Sedge, we need to talk. What were you thinking attacking those humans completely unprovoked?
The hunt. Sedge was hunting. Sedge found his prey. Greenfinger thinks we should temper ourselves. Be diplomatic. Florin are hunters. Florin are killers. Greenfinger is nothing but a wilted coward.
No.
Too long have I turned a blind eye to your savage
That's enough.
nature. This is it, Sedge. You're banished.
No. Sedge isn't going anywhere. Maybe it's time for a new ruler in the Kunun Woods.
Oh, joy.
Sedge.
Retreat, Sedge. We need not fight this battle.
I hear fear in Greenfinger's voice.
I know, right, Aizen? This guy is not a, good boy. If you will not listen to reason, I must resort to force.
Good. Sedge is ready.
Well, he definitely starts off in a much more advantageous position than I do. I'm gonna capture this village first off. And I've got a swordsman heal to move up. Oh no, they're called Slasher, Stabber, a Quagmut, huh? This.
This place will do nicely.
This center area is where most of this fight is going to take place. I can tell that already. But I've got to actually get over here and establish a foothold here before he gets here to...
Greenfinger thinks he can intimidate Sedge. Sedge will show Greenfinger how he really foreign
No.
hunts.
I will not let you continue down this path of destruction. It's time to leave, Sedge. Alright. No, I think a wagon will be most helpful here. Then there. I can just get another one of those. And a shooter would be helpful. I can't afford a shooter though. Ugh! Go, doggos!
This place will do nicely.
And that one will wait there. And just wait. Ow! The heck? Okay, just advance a little slower, I guess. Alright, I've got 3 spearmen. All headed up to the front lines. I should get a wagon down here. And I'll grab another dog up here for now.
Huh?
It is a grave crime to use the Guardians of the Forest against another Florin.
So Greenfinger won't use Gloom Giants? All the better for Sedge.
Oh! Yay! Okay, so they have decided to pull all the way back here. Let's get another shooter. Or my first shooter, I guess. Gotta get some trebuchets though, because that that gloom giant is not good news. Go, doggos! Finish them off. No! The doggos! Okay. Oh, they're not gonna be dead this turn. Oh well.
I'm back at the moment.
Well, hello again.
I'm actually using some chisels and bits right now for detailing.
That's fine. Someday I might figure out how that mod works.
A bit back.
Alright. In. Deliver them here. Quagmire. I'm not gonna recruit this turn because I need to save for a trebuchet to deal with that giant. I just realized it's not actually a trebuchet. It's a trebuchet. grab at least another slasher here.
Forward!
Finally actually got to attack with him instead of just defend. Boom! Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, boom, bam. I really wish with these games that I could move a unit and then hold off on actually attacking, like, to get that spearman in the spot where this one is right now. Fortunately, that's not how it works. There, and then send the dragon back. Ow! I can feel the energies of the forest building within me. As ever, I will use them to summon great vines to shield my allies, or to trap my foes. It saddens me that you, Sedge, now fall into the latter category.
Nature will claim you.
Huh. Neat. Finish it off. Yes. Okay, you move up and attack. I think it's a weather tracker, actually. They did introduce the concept of weather for one of the missions, though we haven't seen anything about it since. Oh, I can't actually move these guys in there to attack. Well, at least I can do that. And attack from afar! Oh yeah, weren't they they were the Florin character in Starbound. That's kind of morbid, Eisen. Jeez. Attack the village! Come on, do it, Max. Kill it.
Charge! Huh?
This village will not be his for another turn. There. Now it's mine to do with as I please. Well, not just yet. Why are rangers so expensive? It's still crap. Capture this. Right here. Load in. Why can't they load into the wagon? think that's a bug. Oh, it's because the wagon's already got somebody in it. Oops. Yeah, no recruitment again this turn. Let's just wait there. Reinforce. Okay. I think I'm good for this turn. Alright. I'll move that back there, load in with him, or her, whichever. Drop off the slasher there. It's risky, but I need to... I need to do some damage to these troops that he's got.
Green Finger should stay away. Sedge will bite. Sedge will kill.
How about no? I'll just wait. Let's bring the archers up there. Trebuchet there. Oh, it can't move. Okay. I'm like, why is that not working? I'm not gonna recruit another because I want another trebuchet. Yeah, he killed the dogs. I knew it was coming. engage. Finish it off. I really want to get that bold with my commander. You know what? Yeah. They will die if they attack anything. I'm gonna pull them back. And engage these guys. I'll put them there. Give me some space between that mountain and the, because this guy could easily go, yeah, well, actually, he can't go up on that mountain. Okay. But the swordsman could and attack my trebuchet then. I'll just bring this one back down here. Oh! Did not think that part through. No! Bad Sedge! Go away! I think I should pull back down here for now. You go there. You pull back to this spot. You go here and put up some defenses behind us. I don't know where else to put this other one. Why not?
Nature will claim you.
Reinforce. Over there. You go there. Bring that trebuchet forward. And I don't think I'm gonna bother with any recruitment this time. Attack! The village will be mine. Go back there to get reinforced. You there, you there. Is that all my units? Yes, it is. End turn.
Here for a moment. It's beef chuck steak with garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of KC masterpiece barbecue sprinkles, and powdered mushroom. There's no mushroom texture for it, just flavor.
Sounds interesting.
I call them mushroom steaks.
Mushrooms. That's funny.
I wonder if that's actually a item in Minecraft from Panzer's Craft.
Probably not. Maybe? I have no idea.
If not, it should be. Anyway, back to cooking. The beef is searing right now.
Oh.
Back out to the barbecue.
Lame. And you'll take down those. What is his range? He'll be able to attack them there. They're gonna get attacked by that spearman, but eh. Reinforce. Get one of those and another trebuchet. Charge! Onward to battle! Wait there. And you can fire on them! From behind the defensive line. You know, I specifically didn't move my rangers over to that other place because they'd get attacked by the giant. But, you know, at least the giant's within range of my trebuchet now. So, that's good. Boom! Take that, biatch. one's gonna go up here. You go for that village. Oh, I've got recruitment. Let's get ourselves a knight. Hey, they live! For now. Probably won't last very long, but they live for now. Boom. No, you go there and drop them there. I need the income from this village. You keep going that way. They're just useless right there. But these guys will pack a wall up on that, on the knights. Reinforce. Right here. Right to there. Move here. Load in. Charge! Look at some mutts. Well, this is a less than ideal situation. But I can easily come back from this. Drop there. You take those guys down. Those ones.
Your village is mine now, Sedge. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, hey. Oh, you go there and reinforce. And wait. The dogs do quite a bit of damage, but they also take a lot more damage than other units. So it's kind of that toss-up of how you want to do it. Oh yeah, I didn't do recruitment. I don't care about another slasher. End turn. Oh yeah, very good at that. Well, finishing some people. They're definitely not very effective against knights. And much as I hate to say it, they are rather effective as cannon fodder. You know, if you need to put something between your trebuchet and the enemy, well, there you go. I was gonna bring this one back here, drop them off for healing. Wagons are very useful. Just a side note. Let's recapture my village. Because it's my village now, Sedge. Not yours anymore. This guy will be able to attack if I move over there. So I'm gonna move my ranger there and call it good. Let's grab another green card. They took my village back. Well, unfortunately for them, I can do this.
There. Does this have anybody in it? No. Oh yeah, I was gonna load my spearmen into it. Bring them over here. Let's shoot them. Use this guy to capture this village. I am slowly taking what rightfully belongs to moi. Let's load the dogs in, moving there faster. The wagons are an interesting little tool to make use of that I've never really seen much value in such a unit before, but they're very useful in this. Yeesh. Finish off those dogs. And you. And just take that guy down. Advance. Exactly. But I'm glad that they made it so these are actually useful. But frankly, a lot of games don't have their unit carriers very... Their unit carriers are usually not very useful at all. Should be able to fire upon the barracks. You can reinforce that. Right there. Go there. I did. Oh, Alexa. You're so silly. So very silly. And I like the fact that, especially, that you can capture their barracks to then, you know, make use of. Granted, for a PvP style thing, there's really no coming back once you get to this kind of stage. Once you're around this point, you can't come back in a game like this. Because the person's got so much more gold income than you do. They're just gonna keep pumping out units and you'll get overwhelmed. Which is a sad fact of this game. Overall, still very fun. Oh hey, I cleared it out. Cool. Boss. You go attack them. You go finish them off. Go, battle pups! Onward! And especially with being able to use the wagons and such, that makes it even harder to try and come back. You go advance. Apparently, Alexa thinks that Yugo is a computer. Okay, I'm just muting you. I'm done with her.
This place will do nicely.
I mean, this, especially right here and now, this is just a slow, painful death. One that I almost feel bad for. Almost. Well, apparently he's not going out without a fight. Even if it is a pitiful attempt at one. Especially since I'm gonna do this.
Nature will claim you.
And I'm just gonna fire on him with trebuchets from afar.
The hunt ends.
Finally, an end to this dark chapter.
Sedge.
This saddens me, Sedge. After the opportunities I have given you, the trust I have placed in you,
That's enough.
I believed we had made progress, but you shun redemption. I was a fool to believe you could change. Leave now, Sedge. You are no longer welcome in the Florin lands.
Sedge is going.
What's your step?
But Green Finger should watch the shadows. And so should Green Finger's shiny cherrystone friends.
Such a waste.
Yeah, Sedge is a bad boy. There is no good boy about him. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for the stream. I hugely appreciate you guys hanging out and stuff. But that was more Wargroove. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm thinking I will do some Wargroove followed by Iron Fang Dungeons and Dragons. We'll see how things go. Thank you all so much for your support, coming by and hanging out. Do check out the links in the description. We've got Patreon, Twitter, Discord, all those things. We are a Humble Bundle partner, so if you like, grabbing games and stuff, Humble Bundle has great deals. You use our link, you can grab some, you can support the channel while grabbing games. You can even choose how much of your support comes back with their various bundles. You could give 100% to the channel or none. I mean, obviously, none is not a good option. But you can support the channel that way. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. I could not do this without you guys. And yeah, thank you all, and I bid you all a very fond adieu. Good night, guys.